Ewan. You said that questioningly, like you didn't already know. And I'm Sam, and this is the Sons Magazine Gear Review.
And we're going to talk about how Twisted Throttle helps us outfit our F800GS bikes. And so we'll just start at the front and we'll walk through. So MRA provided us with these windscreens with the adjustable wind deflector, which were great. Twisted Throttle provided these sw-motech glass protection for our headlights, which was nice. And then kind of moving down the bike, we had these bark busters, hand protection, lever protection. Like, we beat the crap out of these things and we didn't break one lever the whole trip. So super happy with these. So also on the handlebars, we have the double take mirrors with the ram mounts, which are fully adjustable. These guys are super nice. In the event of an accident, they do just sort of spin out of the way rather than breaking and bending. So love the double take stuff. We also did the sw-motech crash protection, the crash bars, the sw-motech skid plate, and the sw-motech foot pegs, which were big, wide. We were happy with those. They also drop down a little bit, which is nice, lowers the weight, the center of mass. And then we had the sw-motech bags connection tank bag, which is nice and small, kind of up out of the way for when you're standing and riding. We're happy with those. And then we did the bags connection dry bag on the back. And this puppy is pretty cool. Like, it's huge. And we were able to carry, like, I've got my tent, sleeping bag, all my clothing, and that personal gear in here. And the way it connects is pretty nice. Like, it comes with straps, and the straps clip on in the front and the back in such a way that when you tie it down, you can still open the bag. So instead of running straps over the top, do these, and I'll let you help me tighten them down, Sam. So these pull down. So now it's secure on there, but if I want to get access to it, I can just open this puppy up, undo these clips on the top, undo my side clips, and now I've got access to my bag, and it's still connected to the bike. So these are pretty killer. Speaking of sw-motech luggage, they also provided this with these new Trax Adventure hard cases. Probably my favorite feature is if you've used other hard cases, you know that if you've got a bag on here, it can be really hard to get into your hard case. And so the way these work is once you've got this cracked a little bit, there's a button you can push right here, slide this guy down, and then that lid comes off like that. So you can get full access to your pannier without having to remove whatever luggage you have on top. And then putting it back on, same process, it just slides in, you push the button, that slides up, and it locks back on. The way it removes is with a quick release system. So turn the key there, flip the latch, and these come off like that. So if you want to take these with you into a hotel room, take them, to camp, something to sit on, super easy to remove, and then putting them back on is just the reverse of that process. Goes back on easily. And then last but not least is the Denali lighting. And so we used actually 3 different models of the Denali lighting. Yep. These ones are great because they have different lens caps you can put on that change the beam pattern. So these are the D1s. We also had D2s and D4s.
D2s are the adjustable. They go on there.
Right. They have a high beam and a low beam. And then D4 is what I had on my bike. It's got 4 LEDs, one of a long throw, one wide throw. So the Denali lights were phenomenal. I mean, the difference between riding at night with just the stock headlight compared to that and the Denali is like just absolutely night and day.
Having ridden with them, there's no way.
Night and day. It was like daytime with the lights on.
It was a little bit embarrassing. Having ridden with them, there's no way you could go back.
No. It feels actually dangerous when you've got them turned off. So big fans of the Denali lights. Yeah. So thanks to Twisted Throttle for being a huge partner with us on this project.
And thanks for joining us again on the Sons Magazine Gear Review.
The human heart is made for an epic story. And when we give up looking for that story, we give up living.
A few years ago, we watched the series Long Way Round. Watching those guys ride motorcycles across the face of the planet inspired us to go out and learn to ride. And then always had this dream of maybe one day going on a trip like they did.
Don't have a background on GS bikes or off-road at all, and suddenly you get a call that the trip is happening. Not only that, we're collecting motorcycles.
It was incredible and terrifying all at the same time. It felt like we had begun stepping into the waters of something epic.
I am wildly unprepared for this.
And there was this constant fear that somewhere around me, some bike was going to go down really hard.
I can honestly say that I have never attempted anything as wild, foolish, beautiful, and bold. I've never done anything like this in my life.
We're creating something to give people insight into their whole life as a story.
I understood where they were coming from, because you can actually be so afraid of things that you can't even speak.
Airplane just takes a dive for the runway. Jet fuel spewing out, sparks going everywhere.
I look back over my shoulder because Padre's right behind me, and I see his front tires in the air as he's going across it. And he's going off. The bike's just going straight off the ledge.
Can we as a group do this? Can we get off this mountain? And feeling like the answer was no, we can't.